Hello pirates, my name is Captain Cash the Stampede. On our last video we did an ultra basic tips video for you new pirates out there. Today we're going to put one together that's going to be made for each and every pirate that makes their way over into the Indian Oceans of Skull and Bones. Starting out with you new pirates out there, our first tip is going to be about the job board. Now chances are you've already been introduced to the job board that you see at St. Anne and in Talak Penjara. But if you did not notice, there are actually chests that are coming in with some of the rewards that you get along with the silver. Now as you see on screen, these are the jobs that you're looking for, and as you notice right now I only have 3 jobs available, but not each and every one of them actually has a chest for a reward, so you need to take a look at this. Also, you can look at the reward itself, and if you do, you can see that some of these come in basic, some of them can come in advanced, some of them can come in expert. What that basically means is, well, all the furniture will be level 1, but the guns have a chance to drop at level 1, 2, or 3. This is huge for you new pirates out there because, you know, sometimes you don't happen to have access to each and every blueprint right away, and if this thing is just going to straight up give you actual furniture, sometimes useful furniture, this is a very good resource for this. And same thing with some of the weapons. Depending on where you are in the story, well, depends on what you're going to actually have access to and be able to craft, so some of these may actually be able to hit harder than some of the things you have access to earlier in the game. So keep an eye out for them. Now the next tip comes for those of you who are curious about what the hell you're supposed to do with all of the jade that you've been collecting. Now, I was super curious about this because I kept going over to the Helm and I'm like, alright, what do I do with this stuff? Do I just sell it, or is it something I trade with? Well, it wasn't until I actually walked over to William Blackwood here, the seasonal vendor that we have right here at the dock at St. Anne. It wasn't until I looked at him and saw that he has a buy and sell option, and son of a bitch, he actually trades in jade. You will see that he has a few of the hottest items that we were looking for back in Season 2. Well, some of you may have been looking for. I was lucky enough to start this game back in Season 1, back when it launched, and well, I had access to a lot of some of the better weapons that a lot of you who jumped in Season 2 could not get right away. You could randomly roll it with that crap chest that they have in the Helm, but give it up to the Skull and Bones devs. They realized that, you know, RNG is a bitch, so they straight up put these things right here in a rotating stock with this vendor. Now we actually have another one I'm going to show you in a moment, but this is not bad. So for the next 7 days as of today of this video releasing, you will see that these few items are available. Moving forward, we're not sure what's going to rotate in, but once we do get a whole new rotation, I believe it is for 12 days. Right now there's 7 days left, so the next update is going to be when this changes, but it was like this back last week when the game launched on Thursday. So it said 11 days at that time, so I'm believing that it was a countdown from 12 days. Now again, this is accessible for each and every pirate that's playing the game, participating in Season 2. You're collecting jade from those missions that you're doing from William Blackwood, the ones where you have to go out and take on the new faction. The new faction, even when you're not fighting them, I believe they just randomly drop jade anyway, or jade drops from a few of the chests that you're getting from the world boss. So you're collecting jade. There's an easy way for you to get it. You just need to get enough of it to bring over here to him and get what you need. Now from there, you may happen to have a few problems if you are a new pirate. Some of these ingredients are going to be hard to get because you do have to have access to the Helm to get some of these. I say some of these because there are the rogue pirates that roam out there, and again, some of the drops that we're just getting do come with those exotic materials that you need to make these. So you may get lucky with you know, some of the drops and get what you need outside of the Helm, but if you find yourself lacking with any of the ingredients that you need for these, don't stress, just go ahead and keep powering through the campaign, hit that job board, answer SOSs, just do what you can to build up your infamy, and then you'll be able to have access to this in no time. Now the next few tips are going to be for the kingpins. You probably have already noticed that the Helm sisters now also are doing the same thing that William Blackwood is doing. The Helm has blueprints for some of those things that were hard to get last season. Dondarnalis gun, blueprints for armors and things like that. All of these things are slowly becoming available again on a rotating stock that it seems to be rotating every 2 weeks. We may get 14 days. Now that I think of it, the game launched on a Thursday, but our updates are on a Tuesday. So maybe we end up getting a full 2 weeks. Worst case, it'll be 12 days like it was when the season launched. But pop back in here from time to time. You'll be able to get all of those bits that you were not able to get. This is a good start. I got to give it up to the Ubisoft devs, or the Skull and Bones devs, because this is a really good avenue to get everyone caught up. And the last tip is also for Kingpins. You have John Scurlock and Admiral Rahma having access to some of the blueprints for the harder things that we were grinding last season. Things like the organ harvesting station. Yes, I could not get that thing to drop at all for the Zamaharibu, but I was able to just jump into one of these vendors and straight up purchase it. The trick here is that they are buying it for the purple tier materials, not the gold tier. So you're looking for white skull rum, and I believe it is the blue lotus opium. So yeah, you just want to make those, which is tricky because chances are, like me, you either were, stockpiling a bunch of the gold tiers, or you made a bunch of gold tiers and sold it all for silver before the season started. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's how you get these. Very, very good. I love this approach because, again, everyone who happens to make it, you do have to make it to Kingpin, unfortunately, but everyone who does want to get some of the best stuff in this game, all you got to do is play the game, get some of these materials. They are kind of grindy depending on how you play, or depending on if you know how to play. But if you don't, don't worry, I'm going to put up a video about that to help you out with all of that in-game stuff as well. But so freaking cool. Now, by the way, if you did notice that the organ harvesting station was not shown in the vendor on screen during this video, I did notice that it wasn't there as I did the recording for the audio. After you purchase some of these things, they're just not there for you to see. So I couldn't show you that it was in the store, but trust me, it's either in Admiral Rahma's vendor, John Scurlock, or hell, it might have even been available for Jade. I don't remember which one of these I purchased it from, but definitely give it a look-see because it is currently in-game, and a few other things that I've already bought. Hope this helps all of you out. If you have any questions about anything else, I did get a question recently about the Buccaneers Oath armor. That one is coming. Looking at this system that they have here, I would not be surprised if it's not here next week. It'll be here a month from now. So it seems like we're rotating in about a 2-week fashion. So anything that's not available now, anything that you can't find in game now, trust me, we should be getting it over the course of the season. Again, jump in the comments if you have questions. My name has been Captain Cash the Stampede. You guys keep it scurvy out there.